It is it Tuesday? Wednesday, May 13th, my bad. The time's gonna start flying again. I woke up this morning, laid in bed for a hot minute, just catching up on my sleep, you know. I went and ran some errands, deposited all of my money, of course, all of my graduation money, gifts. Incredible. Thank you, family. Love that. Cause, girl, I needed that. After going to the bank, I went and stopped by Medina Coffee Roasters and got myself a coffee. I got the Darth Vader. They have like a May 4th special going on. They have like the light side and then the dark side. One of the drinks was a black sesame with cold foam latte. Got that. It was delicious, amazing. And then after that, I went to my friend's house. She is currently out of town. She has tasked me with selling most of her stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I love Facebook Marketplace. I'm a big seller. Not a big seller, but I love to sell, and that's what I've done in the past. All throughout college, every time we would move, you know, my parents would move or I would move, my sister would move, I would like try to list things on Facebook, and it works out pretty well. It's like quick and easy money. She's like, I don't have time for this and I need to get rid of stuff. If you want, like, please, can you help me? And I was like, girl, sure. I ain't got nothing else to do, you know, besides study for boards. I'm just literally chilling at home, doing nothing. I sold 4 things today. 4. That's kind of a lot, right? Made a little money bucks, and I cleaned up her house a little bit because I was sitting there, you know, waiting for people to come, and just started like cleaning because she has to move out in about a month. So why not? Why not? That's like the OCD in me. I stayed there for a couple of hours and chilled, and then I went and picked up Thai food. I ordered their lunch specials, so we got 3 lunch specials: pad Thai, pad see ew, and barbecue chicken. Oh my god, I like could not get my finger up. Barbecue chicken, so 3 entrees, $12 an entree, and it comes with a side salad and a side soup. The soup was basic, nothing crazy, but the entrees were pretty good aside from the barbecue chicken. I got the pad Thai. The color looks actually really good. It is on the sweeter side, which I like mine a little more tangy and a bit more spicy. That's my fault. I only got mild because Thai spice is kind of unpredictable. It can be like even a level 1 or 2 can be like the spiciest thing in the world. Right now I'm enjoying my mango sticky rice. This was not on a special, but it just sounded really good. We also got Thai tea. Thai tea has been like the theme of this weekend. It just smacks. It goes so hard. And usually, like, I have my own Thai tea recipe, I guess. I kind of just wing it. I don't measure much. But technically my auntie, she's younger than me, but she's technically my aunt. She used to work at a cafe, unbeknownst to me, and she made the best Thai tea and gave us all the recipes. So you already know that's what I'm gonna do for the whole summer. It's just make Thai tea, because now Jacob is obsessed with Thai tea. He's loved it in the past, but I don't know, this weekend was it just hit different, you know? And now I'm just relaxing and catching up on vlogs, uploading my videos to my computer so that I can edit. I've also been going through a bunch of pictures, and I love seeing everybody's posts of this past weekend. Like, it just makes me so happy. Tomorrow, hopefully, I can sell a couple more things. I have some pending interested buyers, so that's about it, guys. Dang. We got nachos. Habano, lomo saltado. Yeah.
Ba bận rồi. Đây thì bận tiệc tùng nè. Quần này gặp chắc ông bận. Này mới ơi, chia cặp có bằng quần nào nè, chú bận mấy cái loại này ổng bận không được, nó ôm mà ổng thích nè, nó bận quần jean nè, tôi đi chui.
Good luck to you.
Nhớ túi tay châu Á nha. Hi.
It's raining.
Rain all week hả?
All week.
Bye.
Mom's going to Alaska.
Bye. Love you, baby.
Love you.
Careful nha, con chừng biết cổ á.
I know. Piggy's in there.
Để biết cổ đứng cửa sổ.
Time to get coffee and pick up a Facebook Marketplace shelf. Good morning. I am at H-E-B right now, but I just stopped by Sly Fox and got their newest spring latte. It is, I think, brown sugar vanilla with a honey cold foam. It's alright. I also got it with whole milk, and I shouldn't have. I should have just paid 50 cents for oat milk because whole milk is just too overpowering for me. I don't know. It tastes like cow, but it's fine. I am at H-E-B right now waiting for this girl, this lady, more so a girl, to show up with a really nice glass shelf. She's selling it for $25, but I asked her 20 and she said yes. My issue is we agreed to meet at 9:30 and right now just crickets. She has not been responding to me, and I'm a punctual person, okay? For the most part. It depends on the situation, but yeah, most of the time I'm pretty punctual. And if we agree on a time, I expect to be there at that time as a seller myself too. Yeah, she hasn't replied, so I'm gonna see. Like, she's young, so she might have slept in. She has kids, so who knows what the heck happened. It's just irritating because I'm like, I could have been eating breakfast with my parents right now instead of dealing with this crap. So hopefully she shows up in the next 10 to 15 minutes. If not, I'm just gonna, you know, leave and block her. Somebody's ready to go. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? We got like a 2-hour, 45-minute drive, but I'm gonna make a pit stop and get some boba and probably take him out to potty. Oh my goodness, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Yes. Okay, stay. No, this is your seat. Let's turn up the air, okay? Yeah, buddy. You ready? Let's go. We just picked up Chicha Sanchez. Boom. I got the dong ding, of course. And Pickles had a potty break. I had a potty break, and we're ready for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Pickles. He just loves people. Oh my god. I think I just made probably the best thing ever. Maybe not ever, but pretty dang close. I just got done cooking and eating. Well, not done eating, but I did eat my first bowl and went back for seconds because it was that good. Thank you, TikTok, for the inspo. I made roasted carrots and roasted chickpeas. That is over a bed of couscous. There's lemon herb dressing over the top, feta cheese, roasted almond slivers, and dried cranberries. This is so delicious, okay? I could eat this like every day. Also, couscous, never made it before. And I actually have never eaten couscous. I don't know why or what I thought it was, but I did not think it was this. And I was actually first introduced to couscous when I went to Abba. It's a Mediterranean restaurant in South Congress, and I went with my friend a couple weeks ago. It was freaking delicious. It's like kind of gelatinous and honestly reminds me a lot of mini tapioca, and I think that's why I love it so much is the texture. So I'm gonna finish up this bowl. Piggy is over here being a little, I was gonna say angel. He has not been an angel, okay? He attempted to pee in my room. Attempted, because I freaking clocked that shit, okay? But he's a little tired boy. Little tired boy. But yeah, I'm just relaxing, watching some vlogs. Got my sparkling watermelon juice here from Trader Joe's. Delicious, by the way. I actually wasn't supposed to be here this evening. Well, first off, I was home to pick up Pickles because my parents are out for a week to go to their Alaskan cruise. And I was gonna stay there today, but it was supposed to rain. Now it's like super sunny and nice. It was supposed to rain and I was like, I don't really want to deal with the rain tonight or tomorrow, because it was supposed to rain tomorrow too. We'll see if that actually happens. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll just pick up pickles, stay the night, which I did. I stayed the night and then we left earlier this afternoon and I flew, okay? It took me, Google Maps said 2 hours and 48 minutes. Girl, tell me why, even with my boba stop, I still got here 15 minutes earlier than the destination time. It took me like 2 hours and 20 minutes total. Another reason why I wasn't supposed to be here this evening, I was gonna go to Jacob's friend's birthday party. It's a karaoke party, but girl, I'm a little exhausted, okay? And look at this precious baby. So we're just hanging out. I worked out earlier, that's why I was starving and like rushing trying to make some food. I really needed to get back into my grind, just like my health grind and my gym grind. This needs to sharpen up a little bit. It's coming back, it's been back, and I can tell I don't like it. I don't feel as great as I did, you know, a few months ago. And by a few months ago, I mean like before December. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up my bowl. This is my last meal for the day. I was watching my old vlogs, like a lot of my old vlogs, and I totally forgot about the 75-day challenge. That was last year? Yeah, 2025, January. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of my friends are gone. I'm one of the few left in San Antonio, which is kind of sad, kind of weird, but I don't know. I'm just kind of in this like weird limbo where I'm like constantly studying and just doing nothing, but also doing something, you know, just like enjoying my life, plus the studying. After this, I really have to clean and I really have to study. Pickles and I are enjoying lunch. I woke up so late. Right, Biggie? I woke up so late. This is kimchi fried rice that Jacob got last night. Good afternoon. Guess what I'm doing? If you guessed toning my hair, you would be correct. I have been so tired of having brassy hair, and no amount of blue shampoo or whatever is helping it. So I caved in and accidentally got 20. I thought I bought 10 developer, but I only bought 20. So I bought a tiny little bottle of this and I'm toning it to the 7A Wella Medium Smoky Ash Blonde. I was gonna add, I forgot which number, I think it was like 6N or something. I was gonna add something else to it, but they were out of it on Amazon and I didn't feel like going to the store at Sally's to go and get it. But I only used half of it, 1 to 2 parts. I Googled and TikToked everything to make sure I was doing it correctly. And I even bought this little kit for $4 on Amazon and it is pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Comes with a reusable bowl and the hair tools and even this little whisk to mix in everything. And so far, so good. We are letting it develop and everything for about 30 minutes. And then we have little piggy over here. Hello, little piggy. He's been the cutest little chicken nugget. Oh my goodness, are you posing for the camera? Are you posing? Hello, buddy. I have him for about 5-6 more days. But yeah, I dyed my hair or highlighted my hair back in March. It was like right after spring break or something, right before my birthday. Definitely right before I took photos. It was gorgeous for like a good 3 or 4 days, and then the color, the toner just like washed out. So I was left with a lot of brassy blonde, which, you know, compliments a lot of people, but for me, I just feel like it's too brassy, too warm. And I definitely love more of a cool tone. So hopefully this works out. I've only toned my hair one other time, and I also accidentally used 20 developer. So I'm really hoping it tones it down and like darkens it more to this smoky ash blonde. I did watch quite a few videos just to make sure, and I feel like I'm doing it right. The only thing I didn't do was wash my hair beforehand, and I know that's a bit controversial. However, I Googled it and it says if you do it on dry hair, then it permeates better. So we'll see. Look at him. Sorry. Earlier today, I just had the worst sleep of my life. It felt I was tossing and turning, and it was just so hot. The neighbors outside were up until like 2, 3 in the morning, and they're pretty young. Like, they're young guys, so of course they were up pretty late. But I'm like, it's a Sunday night, and they did that one other time a few weeks ago. But I just like put in my earplugs and thankfully fell asleep. But then I only got like 5 hours of sleep. I woke up at 6 in the morning and then couldn't fall back to sleep because my stomach was hurting so bad. And I was like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I was like, you know what? I'm already up. Might as well stay up. This morning, hit the gym. Well, I let Pibbles out, and then I hit the gym. And I went over to my friend's house because I'm basically house sitting. Not really, just like plant sitting. So it's Monday. I had to water her plants for the week. Oh, of course I got coffee. Today I got an Americano. I'm back on my Americano grind. If you remember from my Washington vlogs, I would drink Americanos like every freaking day. It was like my thing, and specifically the Washington Americanos with the, oh my god, I already forgot what they put in there. I think it's like, is it coconut? No, not coconut. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, I'll put it right here. But that was like my go-to drink for the 3 months that I was in Washington. After I got back home to Texas, I was like back on my latte grind, but lattes have a lot of calories. There's a lot of sugar in there, and I'm feeling it, you know, like I can tell I need to chill. I need to calm down on my sugar intake. And after that, I went to H-E-B, $70 worth of groceries, but they're all very healthy things. I got a lot of vegetables, fruits. Finally bought more honey because I lost my honey container. I bought a 3-pound jar of honey from California, my trip to California, which I also vlogged. It was like the best honey I've ever had in my life. It was $18 for 3 pounds of honey, fresh honey, raw, unfiltered. And I was like, this is amazing. And then I took it to Belton for my grad party when I had to make my boba. I had a boba bar at my grad party, and then I could have sworn I took it home, but it just disappeared. So I literally don't know. I don't know if I left it. I probably did. Not gonna lie, I probably left it at the Airbnb, or somebody took it. I don't know. But anyways, I've been on the hunt for some good local honey, and everything is so expensive. For 1 pound, they want to charge like $16. I'm like, girl, that's $1 an ounce versus the $18 for 3 pounds I got. So anyways, Jacob's mom called and was like, hey, do y'all want to get lunch? And I was like, girl, I can't turn down a free lunch or lunch period. Like, it doesn't even have to be free. I will not turn down a good lunch outing. So we went to the Hayden. It was delicious as always. We did not realize, because it is Memorial Day, happy Memorial Day, we did not realize that they were closing early and they were severely understaffed, but luckily Jacob made reservations, so we were like the last party to get in. Every other party that came in were told like, oh, it's going to be a very long wait, and we also close soon. So the food was delicious. Compliments to the chef. Amazing, amazing. And I got home and immediately started toning my hair. I mean, this was only like in total, I want to say less than $15 versus the $150 or so it cost to tone my hair at the salon. But you know, you get what you pay for. Okay, so while we wait for it to tone, I forgot I got a Temu package, and so let's do a mini Temu haul. And speaking of Temu, of course, being Temu, you don't have like a designated primary like first party delivery service like UPS, USPS, whatever, or FedEx. They hire third party like flex drivers, people who just are run-of-the-mill, like they don't really work for a company, it's just like independent contractors delivering stuff. So I get a lot of those because I order a lot from Temu and Shein, but this man's was the man who delivered, not even a man, it was a boy, it was a whole boy, no more than 21, like still had braces. I was dressed because I was going out for lunch with Jacob and his mom. He called me because he was struggling trying to find my apartment, which happens occasionally, you know, especially with these third-party delivery services. They just don't know, and he did not speak the best English as well. So whatever, I like went downstairs because I was like, oh, I gotta go, like I'll just meet you downstairs and I'll take my package. And so thankfully he was like at the right door. He just couldn't figure out how to get in. Nobody ever reads just instructions. It's also funny that I'm Anyways, so I walk out and he's like immediately flustered. And I just thought it was because like he was trying to find my apartment. He hands me the package and then he like points to the label and whatever, and he's like, I don't even know what he was trying to say. So I asked him, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Like, I was just gonna grab my package and go. He took a picture of the proof of delivery. I turned around trying to leave, and Mans was like, what is your name? And I was like, oh, here we go. Tell him I'm like Gina, like it's on the package, you know. And he was like, oh, Gina, I'm so-and-so. Like he states his name, and then he like extends his hand out and shakes it, but the way he does it is very like seductive in a way, like just trying to like pretty flirtatious. And I was like, thank you, like have a nice day. And then, man, I should have known, because he obviously has my phone number. He called me trying to contact me for the delivery, and so he freaking unprofessionally texts my number and he says, you are very pretty, happy day, enjoy your package. And I was like, okay, like that's not the worst I've heard. And so I'm like, thank you, have a nice day. I received another text message a couple hours later in Spanish asking like my age and whatever, and I'm like, okay, no. And so sadly I had to block him. Nice kid, but I'm like, I even had my ring, which I'm not wearing right now because I was doing my hair and I didn't want to, you know, mess with that. But sir, I'm taken. And I just wanted my Temu package. Getting to my package because my hair is about to be done soon. I got these two brushes. It was like $2. Super cute. They're like shower brushes, so in the shower I can scrub the floors. What the heck did I buy? Sometimes I buy things and I forget that I buy them. I didn't even realize I bought this, but okay. It's a leather pad. Oh, you know what? I was gonna use it for my coffee station. I bought these just for general cleaning, and I was gonna use it for my hair, but it already came with gloves. These are just black non-latex gloves. And what is this? Also, this little box cutter, also from Temu, very handy. I use it all the time. It was like 70 cents. This is for my mom. She asked me to buy this. It's like a dual peeler slash cutter or shredder. I don't know. She just asked me to buy it, so I did. This should have known. I was pretty excited for this, but I needed a pair of cute sandals, and I thought these were gonna be cuter, but the gold obviously is like that painted yucky gold. Shit. I might have to return these. Not gonna lie, they look not worth the $12 I paid for them. Time is ticking. My hair is almost done. Oh yes, I bought more socks because I really needed socks. And when I was in my Thai tea kick is a large strainer for tea leaves, because I was tired of dealing with the big, like the tea bags, and the tea bags are pretty hard to handle, but I like having this circular ring so I can just set it inside my pitcher and then dump all the tea in there and then dump it out. So only like 90 cents, I believe. Last but not least, some more press-on nails. These are so cute. What the heck though? This might not work. I thought they were gonna give me like the set, you know? Like, what if my nails don't fit these? Ooh, see? Even the thumb one is way too freaking fat for my little thumb. So I think I'm gonna have to return these or like cut them, reshape them to fit, because this is a whole centimeter bigger. I'm gonna go wash my hair and shower, and I'll be back with y'all in a bit. Y'all, I don't know if you can tell, I can tell, it's already looking so much better. My hair is completely soaked right now. I'm letting it air dry about 90% before I style it with my Shark Flex, but already like it looks way more even. You can still see a hint of a blonde, but it's a lot darker than it was. So my hair is getting dry. The top is definitely drier. Already, it looks so much more toned. I don't know about the lighting here, but to me it didn't look as brassy. Pickles. It is time to flex. Voila. Took about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh. Guys, I think the color looks so good. Maybe I should do better lighting, but also my hair feels so healthy. After I toned it, I hit it with some Olaplex, and then I hit it with this, where is it? Ceremonia Oil Mist Con Aloe Vera. My friend gave this to me and it's amazing. 2 spritz and it's like, oh, stunning. This color, oh my god. I should have done this before graduation. Dang it. Because my hair was looking rough, guys. It was looking a little rough. Like so brassy and so dry. I knew I should have brought my Shark Flex to the Airbnb, but I didn't. It looks like the box, straight up. Come on. Yeah, medium smoky ash blonde. That's what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like in natural lighting. What the heck? Girl. Not bad for a girl who knows basically nothing about hair. Stop. Stunning. I love it. And apparently you're supposed to do this, you know, every month or so, like 6 to 8 weeks. I think every 8 weeks is manageable. So I'm gonna go study now. Oh, the sun is coming out. I'm gonna go study and hang out with Pickles in bed. I already ate lunch a few hours ago. I think, oh my gosh, around 2. It's been like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I'm gonna have dinner in the next hour and a half. Hello, good afternoon. It's already 1 o'clock. What the heck? Could have sworn I just woke up and I feel like I just did. Yeah, I just did. I literally got up around like 9:30. So where has the time gone? I left to run some errands. First of all, I went to the post office to drop off a package because I sell things online and like, yeah. So I dropped off a package and then I went and got my car washed because I had that membership. Oh. Pickles, what are you doing, buddy? Calm down. Pickles is still with me right now, but we're gonna drop him off in a couple of days. We're gonna head to Belton probably on Saturday. I think my parents get home from their cruise midnight of Sunday to Monday, like midnight. I digress. So I went and got my car washed and then I headed to 85 Degree Bakery, got myself a Vietnamese iced coffee with sea salt, cold foam, and coffee jelly. The best thing ever, just wakes you up, okay? It wakes me up. And I feel like I'm very caffeine tolerant. Like I can drink a lot of caffeine and it really doesn't affect me much, but this thing, holy cow. I came home and went to the gym for about 50 minutes. Did some legs, holy crap, guys. I'm sore, I'm sore. This is my 4th day in a row working out. So tomorrow, technically I should take a break. Tomorrow's Friday. But I think I'm gonna push through and do at least 30 minutes of the gym or Pilates before I head to Belton for the weekend. And then I'll take my 2 rest days there and then kick it back into gear on Monday. Now, I'm in the kitchen. We're about to make a little yogurt bowl for my protein. Also, my hair is so frizzy, you guys. But I do love the color after I toned it. Like, it definitely lightened up a bit. It's so dry right now because I just got into the shower and it like poofed up again. But trust, I did my hair this morning, okay? It's just humidity and my hair do not mix well. I guess I'll just start making my bowl and chit chat. Siggy's Greek yogurt. Speaking of tomorrow being Friday, I get my part 2 results back. Yeah, I want to have high hopes, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it was almost too easy the second time around, just because I have seen, you know, most of the material in the first place. I don't know, I'm scared. I just really want to pass, because if I pass that, then I already have 2 parts of boards down, because I passed part 3. I really want to pass part 2, and then I'm taking part 1 in August. I keep delaying it. I delayed it for about a year, and I think it's a good thing, because if I had attempted it, you know, the past 2 times that I was supposed to attempt it, then I definitely would not have passed, because I literally did not have time to sit down and study whatsoever, being in clinic and, you know, with graduation approaching and doing all of the schoolwork, clinic work. It was just way too much. Oh, and concurrently studying for part 3 and part 2, like, I really wanted to focus all my attention on those 2 parts. Like I mentioned before, part 3 is a freaking animal you do not want to redo, because it's exhausting. You have to fly out to North Carolina, take it in person. It's a whole 6-hour ordeal, and you have to stay there for a minimum of 2 days, I think. One and a half, 2 days. So it's just a lot, and it's expensive traveling. They definitely do not reimburse you for anything. Like, it's totally on your own. But I've been doing an okay job. I haven't been hitting my 6 to 7 hour goal of studying every day, and I really think, for me at least, that's kind of unrealistic. Like, I have a very short attention span when it comes to studying, so I feel like 4 hours a day is a good goal. It's more realistic, and it's not like fatiguing for me. Keep in mind, like, a lot of people are just naturally just so smart, and naturally, like, everything clicks, you know, like they get it. They know, or they have a photographic memory, which is so unfair, but whatever. That's like Jacob. He has like a borderline photographic memory, and we all joke, like his mom, his sister, and I, we're always like, he literally could have been anything if he had put his mind to it. Like, he could have been a full-blown doctor at this point. Truly. I truly believe that, because he's just so smart. Like, he can read a textbook and just not memorize it, but basically. I've been doing pretty good with eating healthier. I do have like my snacky moments, like I'll eat a bag of Cheez-Its, or I've been eating a lot of Jaya lately because my mom made a whole pot and left me with it before she left for her cruise. So it's literally just been me eating the entire pot of Jaya sambolung. It's so good. Anyways, so that's pretty much my life. It's just I'm chilling. Sometimes it gets a little boring, but I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing a lot of active recall in my studying, making notes and just going back over it, quizzing myself, which is something I didn't do the first time around. I made a lot of mistakes the first time around, okay? Like, I really just was winging it. I did not grind like I was supposed to. I didn't focus. I didn't care. And that's why I failed the first time. At least I passed half of part 2 and all of part 3. So I'm capable, okay? I'm capable. It's just I need to get it together, Gina. I need to get it together. Before I sit down and start studying, because I haven't studied today, I'm gonna do some laundry. And I've said this before, once again, but my mind, everything has to be clear in order for my mind to be clear, so that I can sit down and, you know, focus. Otherwise, I'd have to go to like a coffee shop to study, which I have been doing. I've been going to coffee shops the past 2 or 3 days to study. and it's been pretty effective. But today I figured I would just chill at home, like run errands and then go home and chill. Life after graduation is very, very chill, and it just makes me realize that I can never be a stay-at-home mom, because I would be, well, never say never. Never say never. It would be different because you would definitely be hands-on with the kids and constantly running errands, I feel, and cleaning and cooking, whatever. So I could do it, but I feel like it wouldn't be as fulfilling for me. And I love me some money bucks, so I gotta make that monies. You know, I can't let a man do it for me. Although it would be nice, but it's good for the mind, it's good for the soul, the brain, just to keep mentally active and even physically active. Because that's the thing with a lot of my patients, especially at the VA, like after you retire, you need to put in that effort to keep your brain active and keep physically active, because if not, you're going to deteriorate very, very soon, very, very quickly. And it's sad because I see it, and then you take that and then compare it to the elderly people who do what they're supposed to, and they keep active, and they're still working like some part-time job at Home Depot or even Walmart, a coffee shop, whatever. And they're just so, it's a drastic difference between the 70-year-old who does that and the 70-year-old who sits and watches TV doing nothing every day. You know, like you need to travel, you need to keep walking. And once you're chair-bound, you're friggin' wheelchair-bound. It's sad. Obviously, this doesn't apply to diseases that are inevitable, like you can't do much about it, or cancer, stuff like that. But that's just my little tidbit, my little recommendation, I suppose. On that topic, I have been pretty active lately, ever since graduating. And it's been 2 weeks, you guys. Like, that's so crazy. I think it's been 2 weeks. I'm almost done with my bowl. I got some chia seeds. These are great for omega-3 fatty acids, instead of, like, if you don't consume a lot of fish, which has omega-3s. Chia seeds are a good supplement. But you technically have to eat a lot of them. Like, I'm talking tablespoons and tablespoons. This is what I'm looking at. Hi, buddy. I got some granola. That needs honey from Texas. So it's local. Ooh, and can't forget about the coconut flakes. Guys, I'm so sore. I can literally feel it in my quads. Ugh, it feels great. Anyways, boom. This is my bowl. It looks delicious. So packed. Ooh. Packed with fiber, protein, healthy fats, healthy sugars. Love. And I'm gonna enjoy this and catch up with my vlogs. And I'll catch you guys when I catch you guys.